Hi everyone, welcome to this week's video. Thanks for joining. I'm going to be doing an update on my summer body care project pan. I did the intro to this a little over a month ago, and I said that I wanted to try and use up this handful of products by the end of summer, which I think I originally said like maybe end of August, but really maybe that's more like mid-September because isn't the first day of fall like September 21st or 22nd? I don't know. So that might be more what I aim for, just to be able to get some more usage on these items and use them up by that time. So I kind of went through my hair care and body care and chose things that I just wanted to be more conscious of using, whether it was just things that I want to be better at routine-wise, like moisturizing, or things that I've just had for a long time, or things that are taking up a lot of room. So if you want to see the progress that I made on these items, then just keep watching. So the first item or items I have been working on is the shampoo and conditioner set from Native. And I think in the intro, I was guessing that the shampoo was kind of like 3/4 full and the conditioner was maybe like half. So I have been using this like my normal amount of shampoo and conditioner use. I'm not going crazy, but I think at this point I kind of opened the lids and tried to see based on like shadowing how full they were. The shampoo I think is now at half-ish and the conditioner is more at like a third. So definitely made some progress. It's slow going because I said in the intro, I only wash my hair, I think like 2 times a week, sometimes 3 if it's feeling like it needs it. And then even then, I don't always use conditioner every time, maybe do conditioner once a week. So it is gonna be slow going. These are large bottles. They're both 16.5 fluid ounces, but so far it's working okay for me. I wouldn't say it's like a mind-blowing shampoo and conditioner, but I do enjoy it and it's working okay for me right now. So we will just keep powering through and work through these and get them out of my collection, and then I can move on to some different shampoo and conditioners that I have. So the next thing that I was working on that I kind of haven't been doing great at was the bath bombs. I just had this bag from the Dr. Teal's brand. These are lavender and essential oil. And in my intro, there were 4, now there's 3. So, I mean, I used one, which is better than nothing, but I really need to make more of a conscious effort to use these to either take a bath or just use it to soak my feet, like an Epsom salt soak. So I just need to be more conscious of this going forward, but one is better than none. Let's see, next was some moisturizers. So I think I was rewatching back my footage that I did in the intro, and I think the Cetaphil lotion intro I did was a little confusing, or I didn't word it correctly. We have 2 bottles of these under our sink, and one is completely full and one was almost empty. So I think I was making it sound like in the intro that I was trying to work through both, or like starting with the full one, and I'm not. I'm trying to finish up the almost used up one to get started. So it is very close. You can't really see here, but I can tell from like shadowing that it is very close. Like it is like to here. So there's very little of this left. And also this is a lotion that both my husband and I use. We both use it, and I think what actually had kind of been happening at one point, because we just have them both under the sink, I think my husband was using the more full bottle and I was using the more empty bottle. So I feel like there wasn't as much progress, but I kind of moved them around so this one's in the front, so he'll grab for this one. So hopefully by the next update, this will be empty and I will have moved on to the full one. But I'm doing pretty good with moisturizing, especially after I shave my legs. It's like essential to do that. And so I'm definitely being more consistent with moisturizing, not just my legs, but like the rest of my body and using this. I love this lotion, so I do recommend it. I'm just trying to use it up because it's a big bottle and we have a whole other bottle. So yeah, making progress. So hopefully next time this will be empty. Next, I had my 2 Maylis products. First, the Bee Foxy I've definitely used the most. I have used this at least once or twice a week since the intro. And again, it was hard to tell. Even when I unscrew it, it's hard to see how much is in here. I think I had estimated that there was about a third of it left in the intro, and it's definitely feeling a lot lighter. So I can't really tell even when I unscrew the lid. It's such a small hole. I can't really see down in, and even I can't see like anything through the bottle even when I open it. So it's definitely lighter than last time. So I don't know, maybe by the next update this would be empty. We'll just have to wait and see. But again, like I said in the intro, I don't really notice any sort of difference when I use this. It's not hurting anything, but I don't really know if it's like making any sort of difference, even though I've been using it consistently for a couple weeks now, like 2 times a week. But I don't know, we'll just keep using it up to see. And then for the Be Tight, I only used this once. It just kind of, it sounds bad, like it's kind of a hassle to use because once you put it on, you do have to let it sit and kind of soak in. And then, as I said in the intro, there is kind of like a heat element to it. Like it does kind of have that heated tingling sensation. And so I typically want to wait for that to pass before I like put on my pajamas and things. So there's just some days where I'm like, I just don't feel like doing that and like putting the time and waiting for all that to go down. But I don't know. I do want to finish this up though by the end of summer. So I do need to be better, but I only used it once. So maybe next time I will have upped the usage. We'll just have to see. Next were the eye patches from Grace and Stella. I started out, I think, with 6 in the box, and now I'm down to 2. So this is one where we have been making progress. It's very easy to make progress on this. I've just been pulling one out every week and putting it in my drawer where a lot of my skincare is. And so usually like on either Wednesday, like halfway through the week, or Sunday, I've been using one of these. So we will just keep going, and then hopefully there's only 2 left. So the next update, these will be gone and that will be out of my collection. And I guess I could get rid of the box now if there's only 2, but like that would just, you know, be something to take up way less space and something I won't be repurchasing. So making progress on those. Similar to the Maylee's Be Tight, this vitamin C face mask I only used once. I need to be better about this. Some of it was just I was traveling a little bit and so I didn't want to take it with me. Other times I just kind of forget, but I need to get into the routine. Like I said, it's vitamin C, so it's supposed to be helpful for like scarring and taking down any sort of like unevenness or hyperpigmentation, which is something that I want to work on correcting on my face. So I do just need to be better about using this again. Maybe if I can kind of make more of a routine, like on Sunday nights, like have like a little self-care night, do some eye patches, do face masks. Maybe that would be a time to do this moisturizer as well. So just kind of keeping that in mind, getting it into a routine and using this, but I did only use this once, so that's a little disappointing. Then for the body mist, again, didn't really use this a ton. Body mist I feel like do take a long time to even see a difference because I don't like to go crazy on these. I only do like 2 sprays if I use it, but I do want to use it more. I've been using my Frenchie one from Target kind of as my everyday one. It's just kind of my habit, but I think literally if all I do is like switch where they are on my shelf that I go to, I will just grab this one and use it more. So I don't have the exact number of how many times I used this since the intro, but seeing as that was, you know, a month ago, a little over a month, I only used it a handful of times. Like I can count on one hand how many times I used it. So I definitely want to be better at that. And it's not a huge bottle. It's 3.38 fluid ounces. That seems like a random amount, but it's really not that much. It's a smaller bottle, like when you look at, you know, the Maylee's or, you know, something like that. So I definitely think I could at least make more of a dent in this for next time with a more conscious effort. So I know that wasn't the most exciting update, but that's just kind of how projects go sometimes. You make really good progress on a couple things like the shampoo, the lotion, the Be Foxy and the eye patches, and then other things kind of are waiting in the wings. So hopefully I can kind of be a little more well-rounded in my usage next time, but I'm still glad that I'm doing this. It's making me think more about like body care and using what I have and just kind of types of things that I like in my routine and what I don't. I think that's also where a project pan can be helpful. If you're kind of forcing yourself to use something like this Be Tight and I'm not really enjoying it, or it feels like a hassle, I then know very well by the end that I don't want to repurchase this because it's not something that I either enjoy using or something that I see a difference with when I'm using. So it's not worth the money or the storage space. So today's video, short and sweet. I hope you enjoyed. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Let me know in the comments if you're trying to work through any body care items this summer or anything that you're enjoying this summer body care wise that you would like me to know about. I would love to hear. Please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you're updated of all of my upcoming videos, and I will see you all next week. Bye.